Hello everyone. This video focuses on Cloud CMA's products called Property Report and Property Flyer. During this video, I'm going to show you how to create a property report and a property flyer from Cloud CMA using Paragon as your starting point. My name is Gary Arnett and I'm your trainer today. Today during this recorded webinar, we're going to see the benefits of using Cloud CMA's property report, the benefits of Cloud CMA's property flyer, how to create a Cloud CMA property report using Paragon, how to create a Cloud CMA property flyer using Paragon, how to publish your Cloud CMA property report and flyer, and the Cloud CMA help site. When you're using Cloud CMA, you're actually using 4 different tools. They are Cloud CMA CMA, a Cloud CMA Buyer's Tour, a Cloud CMA Property Report, and a Cloud CMA Flyer. Cloud CMA has been designed with a tablet in mind. WR Studios believes tablets are the wave of the future, and so they've designed all of their products listed above to be utilized on a tablet, not only creating but also displaying. And although optimized for a tablet, you can use your laptop or notebook computer or your tablet to show this information. Landscape or horizontal is the best orientation for using Cloud CMA. Cloud CMA has a contemporary look and feel report design, and many of the reports are customizable. Details about the surrounding area can be included in the Cloud CMA property report. The Cloud CMA flyer and property report are emailable to your buyer. There's a lot of great information and reports included in the Cloud CMA products. Now, when you start using Cloud CMA for the very first time, you're going to need to set up your account. You will see a page like what is shown on the right-hand side of the screen. Complete the form. Down in the bottom, you're going to see a button that says, I have read and I agree with the terms of service. Once you've checked that box, the button that says Place Order and Create My Account will be enabled and you can create your account. On the next page, you need to enter your contact information, your agent image, your office logo. At the bottom of the form, you're going to see a BRE number field. Go ahead and leave it blank. It is not created. And please note that when you're working inside Cloud CMA, in the upper right-hand corner, there's a link that's called Settings. There you can create a password so you can log into Cloud CMA outside of Paragon. With that as an introduction, let's take a look at how to create a Cloud CMA property report and a Cloud CMA property flyer from Paragon. I have done a search and I'm looking at my results on the spreadsheet using the action icons. Notice that I have 2 Cloud CMA buttons. The one on the left is the Cloud CMA flyer. The one on the right for me is the Cloud CMA property report. This is where you would generate a property report or flyer for this specific listing. If you're wanting to do a Cloud CMA Buyer's Tour or CMA, you need to use the Actions button. Why is that? Well, for a Buyer's Tour and a Cloud CMA, you're going to be utilizing multiple properties. And that's why you need to use this button so you can select multiple properties. Now, if you wanted, just as I've checked all these properties here on the side, by coming over to Actions and clicking on these buttons, these particular MLS numbers get added to Cloud CMA for your Buyer's Tour or CMA. Now, when you're creating a property report or a property flyer, it is a property specific, and that's why we're able to put the Cloud CMA flyer and property report buttons here in the action icons. So let's go ahead and create the flyer. I did a left mouse click on the CMA flyer button, or I could have done a tap with my finger on my tablet. As with all Cloud CMA products, you need to fill out some basic information about who you're going to be giving this to. So let me go ahead and fill in some detail. I've put in the name of my client, Jim Brown, and down below I've put in some basic information about what Jim is looking for. Because I clicked on the action icons, the MLS number is automatically populated into the address or MLS number field. Inside Cloud CMA, in the upper right-hand corner and down in the bottom center, you have the ability to fetch the listings, or the listings you've asked Cloud CMA to use for that particular product. Let me go ahead and do a left mouse click or a tap with my tablet to get this information. My flyer has been generated and I'm given a preview of this information. As I look down below, I can see pictures of the surrounding area. If there's any particular picture I don't want, I can just click on the minus sign. It is dropped out and something else drops in, making sure that I have at least 10 pictures of the surrounding area. As I move back up, notice how I have the features or amenities for the property, the public remarks, and basic information about the property. Verifying that this is the correct property, I'm going to go ahead and click on Customize Report. By using the minus sign, I can delete any element of this property flyer that I don't want to have for my client. I have options for different themes and layouts potential to me. I can do a left mouse click or a tap with my tablet in either the Publish Report button in the upper right hand corner or down in the bottom center. As you can see with the wheel spinning, my report is being generated, and there it is. I have three options in addition to editing and deleting this particular flyer. Let's go ahead and click on View. As I click on View, I get a really nice one-page report that I can then see all the details of this particular property. Notice the QR code. By doing a scan with our smartphones or tablets, we can download this flyer to our device. So it's quick and easy that you can create a property flyer that will be very eye-appealing to your client. Let me move back over to the dashboard for Cloud CMA. If I wanted to email this property flyer, I just simply click on Email. I then put in the email address of my client, put in a subject, and there's a link for my client to see this report. I then click on Send. If I want, I can scroll on down, and inside the Customs area, I can click on Email. This will utilize my email program on my computer or device. Or if I want, I can come down and copy this web address here, and that means I can now paste this into my website. I can hand paste it into my own email. I can then send it out through Twitter, Facebook, or other web locations for my sharing of this information. Let me go ahead and close this down, and then come over to Share. By clicking on Share, I have the option of putting in a long link or a short link that I can use on web pages or other places I want to share. I can take this to Twitter, or I can use the QR code and make it available to others who have a scanner on their smartphone or tablet and be able to get this flyer. Let me close that down, and let's move back over to Paragon. Back on Paragon, let's create the property report. So by clicking on the property report, we're going to gather this listing and take it out to Cloud CMA. Like I did before, let me put in some information. Having put in my information, and by the way, the notes are private. They will not appear anywhere on either the property flyer, the property report, CMA, or buyer's tour. Again, I can click on Fetch in the bottom center or the upper right-hand side of my page. As I do that, Cloud CMA is going to gather that data, and I can now see the property report. As I scroll on down, again, I can see all the pictures, I can see the public remarks, I can see the features and amenities, and again, I have a list of 10 pictures that display what's going on in the neighborhood. Verifying that this is the correct property, go ahead and click or tap on the Customize Report button. As I do that, notice that I have some additional information I can add to my report over here on the left-hand side. By clicking on the plus button, I'll then add these to my property report. Moving down the center column, just like on the flyer, I can click on the minus button and remove any piece of information that I want to. Over here on the side, I do have a headline and the opportunity to do some customizing. When I'm ready, go ahead and click on Publish Report. Notice that the wheel is spinning around again, indicating that this report is being published. With the report published, I can now click and view it. The property report is generated, and I want you to note again what a professional look this has. As I scroll on down through, you can see who it's for. Again, I've got a QR code that I can utilize to scan and get this report downloaded to my device. As I continue on down, I have the property details, and then I have the photos. One of the options is I could omit the additional photos. In this case, I've got the additional photos displayed. Here's some of the area photos and the local restaurants. This is part of that local area information that I could have displayed. So again, you can see how quickly I was able to generate a property report about this particular property with lots of good information. And this is easy for you to go out and use as you're trying to present properties to your clients, your buyers. Let me move back over to the home page of my property reports. Again, I have the email and share functionality, which is exactly the same as I showed you with the property flyer. Again, I can edit and I can delete. So again, very common functionality all throughout all the products of Cloud CMA, be it the CMA, the buyer's tour, property flyer, or the property report. Now, regardless of what page you're on, in the upper right-hand corner, you do have a help button. Let's click on it. On the Help page or Help portal, as we scroll on down through the page, you're going to see lots of articles, lots of videos that will help you learn how to use Cloud CMA. Moving back up, notice it says you can create reports via email. You can send an email to create a CMA, a property report, a flyer, and a buyer's tour. Since we're getting started, let's move back up to the top, and in the Getting Started videos, let me click on View All. As I click on View All, again, I can scroll down, see all these different topics that are available to me. Let me direct you out to pages 2 and 3. On page 2, as we scroll down, notice it says First Time Creating a CMA from Paragon. Click here. Continuing on a little bit further, First Time Creating a Buyer's Tour from Paragon. Go ahead and click here. Moving over to page 3, again, creating a first flyer from Paragon. Click here. And if you're creating your first property report from Paragon, click here. Very concise videos, and I recommend them to you to get a better feel of how to create property flyers, property reports, even CMAs and buyer's tours as you're moving from Paragon into Cloud CMA, and I recommend them to you. I want to wish you great success as you're using Cloud CMA and using Paragon. Thank you for watching this video, and have a great day.